Hey guys, so this was the algebra quadratics assessment, just the two competencies. A lot of you did not question carefully enough for this first one. So Mr. Averill shoots a basketball into a hoop. Path of the basketball creates a parabola. Discuss two things you know about the equation of the parabola. So not the shape, but the equation of the parabola. So some things I notice based on the fact that this is the equation of a parabola. I notice it's an upside down shape so that my A value will be have a negative sign in front of it. I see the y-intercept is at about 7, so the C value will equal 7. I see my vertex is to the right, so I know my B value will be negative. I see it's a very wide parabola, so my A value will probably be less than 1 but greater than 0. Some of you put some general stuff in, like it will include x squared. Just because it includes x squared does not mean it's quadratic. If you say that the highest exponent is going to be 2, then we're talking quadratic. But if you include x squared, x to the fourth plus x cubed plus x squared includes x squared, but it's not quadratic. So I can't just say that it includes x squared. I can't just say it has a y-intercept of 0, 7, because that has nothing to do with the equation unless you tell me about the C value being equal to 7. Can't tell me it's an upside down parabola because, again, that has nothing to do with the equation. That's the graph. You'd have to talk about the negative being in front of the A to indicate that it has been reflected. So a lot of you guys talked about the graph and not about the equation. So those are some of the things we're looking for the equation when distinguishing a quadratic. So the second part, the scale got a lot of you guys. You can see each big box goes by 2, so each 2 little boxes is 1. So my vertex is right here, and that would be at 316. Because it is an upside down parabola, we have a max. The axis of symmetry is an equation. So it's a vertical line, so it's x equals 3 as it goes right through 3. I have 2 x-intercepts, one right here at 7, 0, and another one right here at -1, 0. And my lone y-intercept is right here at 0, 7. X-intercepts and y-intercepts are coordinates, so they need to be in parentheses. You can't just say 7. So then we asked, okay, so let's change this equation and make it positive x squared plus 6x plus 7. What would change? The first thing that would change would be the shape of the parabola. It would be going from an upside down to a right side up. It would open up. The shape would change. The vertex would no longer be at 316, so the vertex would move. If the vertex moves, then the axis of symmetry moves, so that's going to be different. The x-intercepts are going to be different. What wouldn't change? The y-intercept is going to stay the same because of that 7 at the end there. And the width of the parabola would not change, as we're not changing the coefficient in front of the x squared. It's still 1. That's what changed and what wouldn't change about the parabola. So that's what we were looking for. Much better scores on this competency than the first competency. Make sure you watch the video all the way to the end so you get this verification code. Code will be on the screen for 10 seconds, so there's no reason you would not know. And it is part of the form required to take the reassessment or to take the assessment for the first time. Take care.